Hey, what's up guys, Sean here from Plus 2 Soul. I wanted to show you guys a little fan deck I made. It's not competitive, it's really budget. Yeah, it's just a regular fan deck, guys. You don't really consider it strong, it's really weak, but it's a fan deck, so I made it. But anyways, I'm sure many of you guys know the series called Toaru Kagaku no Railgun. This is from Railgun S. It's the item deck. The reason why I made this fan deck is because the item group is actually one of my favorite. It has all the characters in the item group are actually one of my favorites in the series, especially Meltdowner. So I made it just for Meltdowner, basically. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I run 4 of the 0025 Meltdowners. They get plus 1k when it's your turn. Unfortunately, I kinda wanted this card to have some an effect like if you have one other character, this gets plus 1k. So it'll become like a permanent 35k if it's alone or with another character. But unfortunately, it doesn't. So this card is like whatever's. And then we had some box promos. These are some vanilla 3k Meltdowners. The screenshot for this card is actually pretty bad. It's like, grab my hand, but yeah, it's like I really don't like the screenshot. Then we have more box promos, vanillas 3k, Frendas. The main reason why I'm running this card is because of the picture. It's just priceless. It's really funny. It's cute. For the 00500 Frendas, the first effect is that it gives plus 1k to your middle center stage, and the other effect is that you salvage an event. Basically, it's the doll one. I'll show you guys as we go on. Then we have the 0025 Clock Searcher. This is probably the best level 0 in this deck. Because I mean, you pay 1, take clock damage, and you get to search for any science character in your deck. It helps you get to level 1. It helps you search. It helps you get ready for your level 1 game. If you already have your level 1 game, then go ahead and search at level 3. Maybe set up for level 2. All those good things. Yeah. So that's I run 16 level 0s. Alright, now this is the event I was talking about. The doll event. The first effect is that you can run as many of these event cards as you want. There's no limit. I run 8. I think 8 is too much. I actually think a playset playset of 4 is the best number, but I just had extra room, so I don't I'll just put these in. But the other effect is that if you use it, you have to have a doll character on the field. Basically, you have to have Frenda. If you do use this card, you get to send one of your opponent's level 1 or lower characters to the stock. If it was a 1/1, probably it would like destroy the card instead, send it to the waiting room. But because it's a 1/0, it just sends it to stock. A downfall about this card is that you're giving your opponent free stock. So now your opponent has like all these options to like pay stock and stuff like that. But at the same time, you're getting rid of cards that you can't get over, such as like 1/1 Encore Inori from Guilty Crown, or the 1/1 Kuroko. So yeah, it's actually not that bad of a card. It gets rid of like really strong level 1s. But it just gives your opponent more stock, kind of thing. That's the only bad thing. Then we have the 1/1 Clock Encore Frenda. I run 3. It's not bad, it has clock encore, but I kind of wish it had something else, like some kind of like climax combo effect, like the Inori maybe. But yeah. Then we have the 1-0 anti-encore. When I mean anti-encore, it's only for your opponent. Basically, you pay 1, you ditch a card from your hand, one of your assigned characters in your hand to memory, and this card gets plus 15, and your opponent can't use encore. So in Railgun, you need to send cards to memory so that you can gain like specific effects, like the 1-0 Uiharu counter. But that has to have like specific cards in memory. But this helps you send stuff to memory. It deck compression, but at the same time, you know, it's doesn't allow your opponent to encore. So if they have like some kind of clock encore or they want a 3-stock, then they can't. I run 14 level 1s. Then we have the 2-1 Meltdowner 75. This card gets plus 4k if you have 2 science characters in your memory. That's where this card comes into work. It helps send stuff to memory, so it helps buff this. Unfortunately, the buff isn't permanent. It's only during your turn. So that kind of sucks, but it helps you fight against level 3s. It's really hard to get to counter over it because it's like 11k 5 with like with support. Obviously you wouldn't want to run these in a competitive deck. Then we have the 2 on Frenda. I run 3. It climax combos with this climax, which allows you to take any yellow card in your waiting room and send it to stock. That's the climax effect. The Frenda effect is pretty interesting. If you have like this, you can pay 1, ditch a doll character, or you can ditch the doll climax. Event card, and you can send one of your opponent's level 3 or lower characters to stock. So it gets rid of those really annoying level 3s, such as like Senjo Gahara from Bakemono. It just gets, or you can just get rid of like really buff level 3s. Yeah, I mean, you can just get rid of those annoying level 3s because you know, because this deck definitely can beat level, like a lot of level 3s. But yeah, it helps you get rid of them. Then we have the 2-1 counter. When you use it, your opponent has to milk 3 cards from the top deck to the waiting room, and then it's a generic 3k counter. I run 8 level 2s. Unfortunately, this deck only runs 4 level 3s, and they're the Meltdowner. This is the foil. This is the non-foil. Bring it up close, actually. Can't really tell. There you go. But yeah, this level 3 is basically the only item level 3 in the set. It's also really expensive for some reason, especially this. It's like $30–40 I think, and the regular one is like maybe 15, maybe around 10 maybe. So this is probably like the only expensive card in the set. But anyways, what this card does, it climax combos with this shock trigger right here. Basically, first things first, it actually heals, so that's what's really good about this card. It heals. And then the other effect is that if you have the climax, she can attack back row. And if it reverses a character, you can send it to memory. It doesn't matter if it's back row, it doesn't matter if it's front row. As long as you reverse the character, it goes to memory. Yeah, I kind of wanted another level 3 in here because you know, just this is like not enough. It doesn't have to be a healer. It can just be like maybe the level 3 accelerator from the new set. From S. But because it's an item deck, I didn't want to put accelerator in. So yeah. Then of course we're gonna be running 4 of these shock triggers, and then 4 of the pick any yellow card in your waiting room to stock. Like I said, guys, this deck isn't very competitive. It's just a fan deck I made. I just wanted to show it to you guys. Like, it's possible to make a deck out of items. There are definitely cards that you want to put in instead of to make this more competitive. You might want to use like other character cards. Let me show you guys. Take it out of my real Railgun deck. You probably want to use like these 1/0 counters, the Harue searcher that goes to memory, maybe a brainstormer. Well, you probably need a brainstormer because this deck doesn't have brainstormers at all. So you probably want to run this brainstormer. I think it's one of the best brainstormers in the game. If not, it is. So yeah. I mean, if you're running red, might as well, you know, run some gates. Just 4, not 8. You could run Shokuho, but I don't think you need it. Definitely the stock Suicider. Maybe the 2/1 support, sister support, because there isn't really a level 2 support in this set. Only the 0/0 Freya. They give 1,000 to the middle. Definitely runners. You're gonna need these. And like I said about the 1/1 Frenda, it's the 1/1 Frenda 65. I'd probably replace it with this. It's basically the same theme, but instead of Clock Encore, it's Hand Encore, and then you tap you can tap as much real science characters as you want, and it gives plus 1k. Maybe Heaven's Counselor, because you want to keep your stuff alive. Instead of the level 3 accelerator, maybe this. It's limited to 2 for a reason. Other than that, maybe the 0025 becomes 4k and it gets Encore Accelerator. And yeah, that's basically about it. But yeah, I'd definitely run those if you want to make this deck a little bit more competitive. Yeah. But other than that, some other Meltdowner item cards I didn't show were the vanillas, the 1/0 vanilla and the 2/2. I just didn't really think I needed these. So, but yeah, I do really think this deck isn't that great, but I mean, it's a fan deck. I made it because I like Meltdowner. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That was my fan deck for the item deck, and my love for Meltdowner. But yeah, if you guys can subscribe to our channel, comment and like the video, and also like our Facebook page. And also, if you guys like anime, like my Facebook page, KITAKUBU. Also, if you guys want to play with us, we'll be at Kira Cards. We're usually there like we're usually there Saturday, Sunday. So if you guys want to join us in a tournament or just play for fun, just come by one of those days, and we'll be glad to play with you guys. So yeah. I'm Sean from Plus 2 Soul. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later.